welcome back. We are the movie brethren. Biggy here.
I'm Rafe.
And I'm Mick.
So recently, I caught up on this Clint Eastwood movie, Million Dollar Baby. One of the sadder movies I've seen.
Yeah, it's pretty wild too because you are not used to seeing Clint Eastwood emotional
Yeah,
like that.
that's the first time I've seen him like cried.
He does.
It-
He
yeah.
does play kind of like a hard-edged um, boxing coach, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said
He's
he
like,
was
I don't teach women.
They said he was ill-tempered, but no, that's just typical Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, because the only other time that I've seen Clint Eastwood, I mean, not to the degree of Million Dollar Baby, but like I've seen him show kind of like a piece of that emotion was in The Line of Fire. I always remember that scene when he's talking to Rene Russo and they're looking out the window of the building that they're in, and his lip starts quivering like he's about to start crying because he felt bad about his partner getting killed. And I was like, what? That's I don't know if I can watch this. I don't know if I could see Clint Eastwood like that. That's how I felt when I watched Million Dollar Baby.
Yeah,
I felt like I was watching something I wasn't supposed to see. Like it felt weird.
I know.
So it was also a big Oscar movie. It won a bunch of awards. It won Best Picture, Best Director,
Best Actress.
Best Actress, and Best Supporting Actor for Morgan Freeman.
It was kind of funny because the one who presented Hilary Swank with her reward was Sean Penn, and he had just won Best Actor the year before for Mystic River.
Oh, another
Clint
Clint
Eastwood
Eastwood movie.
Yeah,
The mid 2000s stretch of Clint Eastwood movies are probably like his best stretch when it comes to directing.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Gran Torino was pretty good.
That was in.
I did like
Late
Gran
2000s?
Torino.
2000s, late 2000s.
Late 2000s. Yeah, so I think that was the end of his run, basically. Because he did Mystic River, and then Million Dollar Baby, then Gran Torino.
Yep.
And he did J. Edgar too, which
I never saw that.
It was not that good.
No.
I didn't like it. That's like one of the few Eastwood movies I wasn't a fan of. Like, eh, I don't know. I didn't really feel like I thought DiCaprio was a very predictable choice for that role.
He's wearing like a bunch of makeup in that movie too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Kind of took me out of it a little bit too, and like I guess Armie Hammer is in it too. He plays what was it, J. Edgar Hoover's assistant that everybody suspects that he was like sleeping with or something.
Yeah.
But like I just remember I think I watched about it was a while ago, but I think I watched about like 45 minutes of it. I'm like, I'm not feeling this.
Bob
Like,
Hoskins plays J. Edgar Hoover in the movie Nixon.
oh yeah, that's right. He does. He does.
Yeah.
Well, Billy Crudup played him in Public Enemies.
Back to Million Dollar Baby. I'm surprised that movie scraped by with a PG-13. Like,
Oh, I thought it was rated R.
Yeah, I
wow,
did
it's
too.
PG-13.
Oh, it's PG-13.
Yeah,
Wow.
because like, dude, they dropped the N-word with the hard R twice in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Jay Bard show.
Yeah.
Is wild. And they dropped the F-bomb once, and it's bloody. It's boxing.
Yeah.
One part that was pretty brutal is whenever she tries to off herself by biting her tongue.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, and also you forget that Anthony Mackie was
Yeah,
in
bro,
that,
I couldn't
dude.
believe that. That's one of his first
Yeah.
earlier things, man. Also, freaking this other guy, Mike Coulter.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
has, Luke Cage. It's funny because they both went on to be in Marvel movies.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Anthony Mackie's
like
Falcon.
that really
Yeah.
surprised me.
And Michael Pena too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was in it. Damn.
I forgot that Anthony Mackie was in this movie. I think the first movie I saw him in was The Hurt Locker.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too. Me too.
Yeah, that's another Best Picture winner.
Yep. Yeah, that was the first movie I saw him into was definitely The Hurt Locker.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically the first movie I saw him in was in Million Dollar Baby because I saw that first, but I just completely forgot he was in it. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Like
Well, Anthony Mackie's like in his late 40s now.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been in the game for a while.
Ye-
Yeah, the last like half hour, 45 minutes of that movie is brutal, man.
After she breaks her neck.
Yeah, man. Because, like I
That
said,
that entire part, like after she breaks her neck and it starts going to the hospital scenes, um, that's when I turned off the movie. I never finished it after
Yeah.
that.
Really?
believe it or not, that's the one thing I knew about the movie. I had that spoiled for me a long time ago.
I
She
didn't know it
breaks
was
her
coming
neck.
up. Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
that was happening. I was just like, fuck this movie, man.
Yeah,
I
but
was just over it. I think I should give it another shot eventually,
you
but
should.
it's
It's
one of those
pretty
try to
good.
like tearjerker movies where it's trying to make you cry.
Yeah, and then later on, her parents, her mom, tries to freaking get her like to sign her assets over, but like you can see like her mom really doesn't give much of a shit about her,
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
and
Fuck.
it was like fucked up, dude. Um, one part that really got to me was like right before he gives her the shot
Yeah.
that takes her out. Um, he tells her what that her name meant because she had that name. Her name was like something in Gaelic.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
forget.
he tells her he tells her what it means, and she said it means my blood or something like that. Yeah, that part really got to me.
Well,
Yeah.
last night I cooked some steak and I was like drinking some beer yesterday and I was just chilling out at home. There was nobody there, so I cleaned up the kitchen and did all this other shit. So for my movie last night, I ended up watching Scream 7,
Oh,
and it is a big pile of crap.
I
Yeah.
told you, I warned you, man.
Like I was thinking that maybe there'd be some cool stuff in here, but no, it's not. And like there's hardly any kills in the movie.
No,
and
I
and I
spared
was
myself.
bored most of the time. And then
yeah,
suddenly we're at the end of the movie, and they're like in like some sort of bar or
Yeah.
or restaurant or a bar or something.
yeah.
And I'm just like, when is this movie over? I was starting to fall asleep too. Like I was just like laying down. And I was like, oh.
Dude, the killer reveal was so lame, dude. I'd completely forgotten about
Who
the
were
characters.
those people?
Yeah.
I don't know who's in the. I don't know who the killers are. When they revealed it, I
Yeah,
was like, who are these people?
One of them was what Sydney's neighbor or something like that.
Oh yeah, there's that woman, and then there's the bald guy. I don't know who he is.
He was the guy working at the mental place where they thought Stu was at.
Oh yeah, okay, now I get it. But I hate that when they do that. It's like you hype up the killers for so long in the movie, and you cannot
And they
wait for
turned
the
out to
reveal.
be characters you only saw for one scene in one
Yeah.
scene.
Exactly. And they didn't, and Stu wasn't even in the movie. They just used AI.
Yeah, and they brought back what's it, Arquette, David Arquette,
Yeah, for
For-
that one little scene.
and dude from Scream 3, the killer in that one.
Yeah, the movie sucks. I
Yeah.
don't know why they went this route with it. I was like, I don't care about Sidney Prescott anymore. It's like she's been doing these movies like her entire career, it
She's
seems like.
Pretty much
Yeah.
like Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis,
Yeah.
and Laurie Strode. You're like, dude, please fuck off.
It's like, please
Technically,
stop.
she's done it more. She's played Sydney more.
More, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
that's true. I think, yeah, it was
Because she
hold
plays
on.
Sydney in
6 movies.
six
now.
of them movies, right?
Yeah.
She barely has a scene in part 5.
Wait a minute, hold
Yeah.
on. So she did 6 movies, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Jamie Lee Curtis is Laurie Strode.
She did
2,
1, 2,
H2O,
H2O,
Resurrection.
the recent
Yeah,
trilogy.
and
in
then
2018.
That's 7 so far.
Oh,
yeah,
So she just barely beats Nev Campbell.
Yeah, but those movies are all over the place. Like at least the Scream movies are done
A
in
little
some
bit
sort
more
of
better.
order.
This is like the first Scream movie that was shit.
you
it's
guys
pretty
can
bad.
spoil it all you want. I have no interest in seeing it, so I don't care.
It's all member berries. That's what the whole movie is. It's like
know.
the opening scene starts off with them going to like some sort of exhibit, right, of
So
the
pretty
original
Stu's
house.
Yeah, Stu's house.
Yeah, I guess it's some sort of tourist attraction.
That's pretty wild to make where a bunch of murders went down.
Yeah.
A tourist attraction.
Yeah, and like I first they were just breaking into the house because I thought the house was like abandoned or something, but no, it's a tourist attraction.
That's you know what that kind of sounds like? That sounds like Halloween Resurrection a little bit. They were doing with the Myers house. It was almost technically a tourist attraction because they did that whole Road Rules MTV style thing.
Yep.
the reality show thing. It's like, yeah, let's do it in the Myers house and
Trick or treat,
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his face?
Buster Rhymes.
He doesn't get killed, right?
No.
No.
He squares up with
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers and does not get killed.
That movie is.
Hey,
It's probably, I bet it's probably better than Scream 7.
I don't know. That's a tall order.
At least it seems entertaining. Scream 7 was boring. I
yeah.
was bored the entire time.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to argue with bored. You know, like
A movie could be really shitty and it could still be as fun as hell.
yeah, like kind of like Halloween 5.
Yeah, one of the few Halloweens I haven't seen. I haven't seen 4 or 5.
You
haven't seen 4?
No.
Me neither. I haven't seen any like the middle ones. I've seen the first 2, and I've seen parts of 3, and I've seen the whole most recent trilogy, and I've seen H2O.
Did you see part 6, The Curse of Michael Myers?
No, 6.
6 was one of the.
Had Paul Rudd in it, right?
Yeah, and they returned back to the actual real Myers house in the movie because for part 4 and 5 it's like a stand-in. It doesn't look the same, right? The Myers house looks completely different.
Yeah, all 3 of those movies, like you can tell it's like that is not the same Myers house. It doesn't look like the Myers house. Like in 4 and 5. Like the house almost looks like the fucking Norman Bates house.
Yeah, it looks like it looks very like gothic.
Yeah, and it's like you're thinking do you think we're not going to notice that? Like that is super like dramatically different.
The original Myers house just looks like a regular house, you know?
Yeah,
it just looks like a regular house somewhere in California.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wasn't 6 one of those movies you had 2 different cuts?
Yeah,
of it?
yeah.
One was
I wish that there was a cut where they could splice things about the theatrical cut that I love and things about the producer's cut that I love.
It's mostly just the ending, right?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the producer's cut ending.
Okay, so that would be the
where he's
the,
in the
director's
hospital?
cut, basically.
Yeah,
And
and it was the
his eyes
whole
open.
runestone thing, and
Yeah.
you kind of see that you kind of see like it just stops, like Michael dead in his tracks because he says he casts some kind of spell.
That's ridiculous.
I never really cared with that Cult of Thorn thing.
Yeah, the Thorn cult.
I never really cared
because that started in part 4, right?
No, 5.
5.
Okay.
Yeah, because like
the tattoo or
on his wrist. Yeah.
So he was part of some sort of cult that he was birthed into as a baby.
Yeah, and that's been
and that means his entire family's involved in this.
Yeah, well they said that like the thorn is some kind of affliction or curse that you have.
That's one of the worst mistakes that they make with the Halloween movies is trying to explain Michael Myers.
That's how they made him like immortal,
evil.
Basically.
They
made him like a supernatural being.
But honestly, though, like I kind of feel like there's been other Halloween sequels that have done a way worse job of trying to explain. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
but we've already done.
Oh yeah, the Rob Zombie ones too. Yeah,
we've already talked to death.
I was gonna say like people can say what they will about the 6th one. Nothing will ever be as bad as Rob Zombie's 2 attempts.
Yeah,
like
I like seeing the backstory of Michael Myers in the first Rob Zombie remake.
I hated that.
I watched it in the theaters. I thought it was just okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool to see an insight on like the background of Michael Myers, but that's the only time that other than the very first movie, that's the only time you see Michael Myers' face.
In the original, like he's like seems like regular old kid, suburban.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and he goes insane.
Yeah. Well, it's like and that's the thing too, because like I think that this is the thing that
there's no explanation behind it.
No, and also
I think it makes it more scary that there's no explanation.
I agree, and also the other thing is too, because of the Rob Zombie's Halloween, for whatever reason, they think that because that movie is what the first movie represents. What I mean by that is like they think that like, oh, he was just a psychopath. No. Like, have you paid attention to the original movie? He's not a psychopath. He like it implies it throughout the whole movie. Like especially the scene when him and Brackett are in the Myers house. And he was like, what kind of man would do something like this? And he goes, this isn't a man. He's implying it throughout the whole movie that this guy is not just some psycho human being. Like, he is pure evil.
Yeah.
So there is always
He's the
a super...
boogeyman.
Yeah, there is always... Exactly, yeah. There is always a supernatural... like implications there without
Well,
coming
Dr.
right out
Loomis
and saying-
shot him 6 times.
Yes.
Yeah.
I shot him 6 times.
Yeah.
I shot
Yep.
that part
shot
at
him
the
in the heart.
That part at the beginning of part 2
Yeah.
is oh my gosh, there's so many problems with part 2.
You remember the random kid they accidentally
They
killed?
like
that it
he was
was
gonna
him?
shoot him, and
Ben
and then
Tramer,
Then
yeah.
he ends up getting hit by a car, and the car explodes.
Yep.
And it's like it's just some random kid that happened to be wearing that.
Wasn't it
the
Lori's-
Halloween
Well,
Was he
the
Lori's
hair was
boyfriend, ex or
blonde. Yeah,
something?
Ben Tramer.
Yeah.
The girl that, I mean, the guy that Laurie Strode had a crush on.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where the connection's at, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And,
And the whole him being her sister thing,
oh, yeah,
unnecessary.
They invented that in part 2, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It went, and a drunken John Carpenter, night.
It's like, whatever.
Because John Carpenter never wanted to do a sequel, you know? I still
he
love
wrote
the
and
second
produced,
one.
and he did the music for that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't
I
really
still,
care for the music
I
in the
still
second one.
enjoy the
You don't
second
like the
one.
music in part 2?
I don't like the.
I
the
love-
don't. I don't
I
like.
love that.
They should have just kept it the regular piano from the first one.
I think the first one, it's not a piano, it's like a synthesizer, right?
I think so,
But
yeah.
in the second one, they add an orchestra behind it and stuff. It sounds
yeah,
just like
yeah,
more bigger.
because Alan Hallworth came and collaborated with John Carpenter on the second one for the score.
Yeah, he didn't direct the second one either. And Michael Myers gets killed the fuck up. He gets killed at the end of that movie.
Yeah.
yeah, he does.
Like, he gets blown up.
They
Apparently not related
finalized
to number
it.
4.
Yeah,
Halloween
yeah.
4.
So in part 4, he comes back, and Dr. Loomis comes back too, and he has like a huge scar on his face
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Like if he would have survived that. No, Dr. Loomis and Michael Myers both die at the end of part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Carpenter's like, what the.
It's like they're deader than dead.
I look. I will
and he shoots out his eyes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't even see at the
Well,
end.
I was gonna say too with I mean with the even though Halloween 2 had its problems, I still enjoyed. I enjoyed the.
I like
I
some
like
of
the
the kills in
setting.
it.
I like the hospital setting.
Yeah, I
That's like half of the movie takes place at a hospital.
well, and
Yeah.
also the second one, you get more Loomis, and that was something that I personally wanted. I mean, you get a lot of him in the first one, but
Donald Pleasance is hamming it up in that movie, though.
Yeah.
He's going off the rails in that movie.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd say he was hamming it up. Like, I mean, I don't.
Maybe in the later movies.
Yeah,
I need to watch part 4 and 5. I think I'm gonna make it
You should.
I'm
You
gonna
totally
definitely
should.
try to watch them like next time before we
The
have
ending
another
of 4
podcast.
sticks with you.
It does.
That's the
It
one with the other
does.
little girl, right?
Yeah,
What's her
Jamie.
name?
Yeah, her
Jamie.
name-
The actress.
Danielle Harris.
Danielle Harris, yeah.
Yeah, because she's like her character's in part 6, and she gets killed at the beginning of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But they recast her with
Oh,
this
okay.
J.C. Brandy. chick.
Who played the little girl in part 4 and 5?
Danielle Harris.
Danielle Harris.
What is she known for?
She was in Roseanne. She was in
It's not Punky
Urban
Brewster,
Legend. She
is
was
it?
No,
She was
not
an
okay.
Urban Legend, right?
which one?
Urban Legend, that late 90s.
Oh yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She is. She's the
She's like
chick
some
that
goth
keeps
girl.
banging
Yeah.
like guys in her room, and,
Yeah.
and she's really pissy towards the main character in the movie. It's pretty hilarious.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Halloween 4, I'm just looking this up right now. Danielle Harris plays Jamie Lloyd.
She was also in The Last Boy Scout.
Oh yeah, that Bruce Willis movie.
Yeah, Bruce Willis's daughter.
She's in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Oh yeah, that's right. She was in that.
Okay, she's in Halloween 2, the Rob Zombie Halloween 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
she
she's in
plays-
the first Halloween.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she plays the one that gets strangled in the original.
Yeah, she plays Annie
That's definitely-
Brackett.
She's Brad
and-
Dourif's
and-
daughter.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
movie.
She plays Annie Brackett in both movies, and it's like, you expect me
That's
to?
definitely
She
an
was
ode.
31 when she made that movie, and she's supposed to play a 17-year-old.
Real.
It happens.
I know, but you know, it's so typical of Hollywood.
They always do that. They all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think they said that.
Wasn't she in a Seagal movie too? Danielle
Which one?
Harris, one of his earlier ones. I think she was in that Marked for Death.
I think so.
Because it was directed by the same guy that directed.
Dwight H. Little.
Little,
Yeah. You're right.
yeah.
I totally forgot about
her acting
that.
credits go a long ways.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
been in a lot of shit. Like she was in Charmed one episode. She was in Urban Legend.
Ew, Charmed. God.
Yeah, it was a CW show.
Yeah, the show's awful, dude. My stepmom, God rest her soul, loved that show.
She's in Free Willy.
What?
1993 Free Willy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like
Boy Meets World. She's in one episode.
that makes sense.
So she's done a lot of TV and movies. Last Boy
she-
Scout, 1991.
Yep.
And
dude.
in Living Color, one episode.
Oh, okay.
City Slickers.
Roseanne. She was in City Slickers?
She plays a classroom student.
Oh, okay, no wonder.
So
I
it's just
didn't
like a bit
notice.
role. So Halloween 4 and 5 are probably those are her claims to fame.
Yeah.
Marked for Death, that's the Seagal movie.
Yeah, you were right. Yeah, because what was it? There, she was also she was also in a Five Finger Death Punch music video.
That's funny. It's gotta be funny.
I
Yeah,
remember
she has
too.
a
Like, I
lot
think
of
it was. I
credits,
think it
though.
was for that song, "The Bleeding." That really popular song that was on the radio and shit. I think it was the album that kind of like blew them up. And I saw the video for it. I don't remember how that happened, but I'm like, is that Danielle Harris?
Huh.
Blew my mind. I'm like, man, lucky. I wish we could have got Danielle Harris in a music video. Probably cost.
Yeah, so
a lot
she
of
has
money.
197 acting credits across like multiple
Damn,
various
she's almost at
different things.
200.
Yeah, she has a lot. But most of her shit is just like bit roles, here and there. TV shows, like one episode of a TV show,
Yeah, because I know she was in Roseanne.
Yes, I saw Roseanne credited on here.
Because
That's
I
one
think
of the
she had a
90s stuff.
reoccurring role. I think she's like one of the cousins in Roseanne.
Yeah, I see Roseanne on here. Okay, she's in 7 episodes of Roseanne.
Okay, yeah, so it
from
was
92 to
reoccurring.
93. Well, anyways, yeah, so I need to get on that and watch these 2 Halloween movies. They're the only 2 I haven't seen.
I that's a surprise you've never seen.
I know,
4 or
I'm
5.
surprised myself too. Like I've seen part 3 like multiple times. I've never seen part 4 and 5. But I think part of it is the fact that I kind of considered part 2 to be the ending of Michael Myers.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm like it doesn't make sense to me that he would be back for part 4.
Well, it's funny because in both continuities from 4, 5, and 6 and H2O and Resurrection, Loomis, in both of them, Loomis still survived the hospital explosion.
Yeah.
But, I guess H2O gave at least the most feasible way he would survive.
H2O is a sequel to part 2, right?
Yeah.
It's like if the other 3 didn't exist in
Yeah,
between.
pretty much,
Okay.
yeah.
And then we got Halloween 2018, which is a sequel to Halloween 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Choose your own adventure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you get
It's
to choose
like-
what path you want to go on.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Which the trilogy, the 2018.
Do you like the
one,
new trilogy of Halloween movies?
I liked aspects of.
I like some parts of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked Halloween Kills for the score and the flashbacks of '78 with Loomis. I thought were really good, and I thought it was awesome that Will Patton survived. But that is there's so many things about that trilogy that piss me off, but
I don't like what they did with Halloween Ends because he was
was
using
garbage.
a surrogate, right?
It
he was
sucked,
using
yeah.
another person to do
Halloween
it
killing
was
for him.
so bad, dude.
And I kind of wish they would have kept doing that. And then it's like, well, as the producers are like, we have to have Michael Myers kill in this movie.
he
We
was
just have to.
only in 10
Yeah.
minutes of the movie.
So he shows up at the end to do some killing, and then that's it.
Yeah, and then Jamie Lee Curtis puts him. It's somehow a woman in her late 60s, early 70s can take on basically a supernatural beast and what throw him in what was it, a wood chipper or something like
Yeah.
that.
But they do that after they mess him up, after they cut his throat and freaking.
Movie was bullshit, dude. Like,
There was like 3 of them that jumped him. But then again, I remember in Halloween Kills when the freaking 20 people jump him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody
Yeah.
just and
He fights all those
nobody-
firefighters at the beginning of that
Yeah.
movie, remember? And he's like kung fuing them.
and nobody
shit.
thinks to shoot him in the head.
No,
You-
of
you
course
know,
not.
like,
No, that's never a thing. You know, it's like you could easily take out Batman by shooting him in the face, but nobody does that.
They don't have the stones to do it. It's like, but the thing about that, but one of the other things about that trilogy that pisses me off was that Will Patton is such a great actor, and it was super cool to see him in like a Halloween, the Halloween universe, I guess. And his character is completely wasted through that whole trilogy. Like that could have been your antagonist. Like okay, so for Halloween Kills, right? The logical step that you should have
He's confined
taken.
to the hospital that whole movie, right?
Yeah, which is, don't even get me started. Like that, and then so you bring Tommy Doyle back. Anthony Michael Hall plays Tommy Doyle. That whole movie should have been centered around Tommy Doyle and his story, instead of continuing with the Allison and Karen story, which could have taken a back seat. There's no okay, we already know about those
so
characters.
goddamn tired of that whole evil dies tonight.
Oh, dude,
yeah,
I know.
that was stupid. That was so dumb.
And they brought back Charles Cyphers as Brackett just for that.
To die and then get his...
Thing is, they're making it seem like there's this huge thing around Michael Myers and the killings that he did in the late 70s. Like, that's the only thing that this town is holding on to. But he killed like 2 people in the first movie, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Right? They make it seem like he's like this huge legend,
Well,
but
the funny thing is, too, is...
it's like Evil Dice. No, he's famous to us as the audience. He's not.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand them making him like be some sort of legendary
he'd be
super
like-
killer.
He'd be like John Wayne and Casey.
yeah. Well, that there's so many flaws within that.
So
trilogy.
Anthony Michael Hall plays Tommy Doyle.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah.
So Tommy Doyle is played by
Paul Rudd.
Paul
Rudd
Rudd
in
in the
part
sixth one.
6.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool that they bring that character back, because that character's been
I
in
thought
several different
that's
movies. 'Cause
what
he's in
I
the first
thought.
movie too.
That's what I thought was
Lori
cool.
babysitting.
Yeah, he's one
Yeah.
of the kids
Yeah.
that she's
and
babysitting.
they brought back Lindsay Wallace in
Yeah.
and Kills also,
Yep.
which I thought was cool. But
the
the
nurse.
no, the other
other
girl
little
that
girl
Lori
from the
was
first one.
babysitting in the first one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you're thinking of Marion Chambers. Yeah.
The
Like,
nurse
but
who smokes a lot.
yeah. But I thought that was the next logical step if you're gonna have that. Like, and also, why would why would Tommy Doyle's character? So his only weapon of choice is a wooden baseball bat. Really, dude?
Yeah.
Like, knowing that what Michael Myers is, this baseball bat should take him completely out of the game.
I mean, Tommy
Dude.
Doyle did use a pipe against Michael Myers at the end. of
That
part
was a little
6.
different, though. It was a weapon
He
laying
beats the
there.
fuck out of him with that pipe.
Yeah, it does. He does.
Kabing, kabing,
And I feel like a
kabing.
metal pipe is more effective than a wooden baseball bat. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
A similar character, but in a different franchise to Tommy Doyle. What's his name?
I think
Tommy from
know
Friday
you
the
were gonna
13th.
say it, yeah.
I knew you were
Yeah.
going to say it.
the Tommy Jarvis.
Yeah, Tommy
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Tommy
yeah.
Jarvis trilogy.
Yep.
Because he's played by 3 different characters.
Yep, first
3
one
different
was
actors.
what's his name from Gremlins?
Feldman.
Yep.
Feldman, yeah.
Yeah, Corey Feldman plays him as a kid. And then we jump the next movie after that comes out
Yeah.
like a year later, and suddenly he's like aged 10
Time
years.
jump, yeah.
That's the same thing that you have.
It's like all 3 of those movies came out within a 4-year time span.
Yeah, they're making those, pumping those things
but
out.
but he is aged considerably, because he's in his 20s in the third one or in the third part of that trilogy.
6, yeah.
When he resurrects Michael Myers,
Yep.
You mean Jason?
he's like, oh yeah, Jason. Like,
And he
I
has a
have
whole
to,
completely different attitude. Like in
It's
number
like,
5, he's like quiet and reserved.
yeah, he's like in a mental institution or something, right? Something
Yeah.
like that. And then the third time we see him, he's like, I have to make sure she's dead.
Yeah,
And
they offered the actor from number 5 to come back, but like I think he became like a preacher or pastor or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just think that's kind of funny. Like the time span is like, so does this take place in the future or something? Because they
Yeah.
made Tommy like much older.
Who the hell knows, man?
I don't know.
It's Friday the
And
13th.
with Friday, yeah, I was gonna say with
Those
Friday
movies
the
are so
13th,
convoluted.
they are, and it's just, it's one of those things. I loved them when I was a kid, and then when I rewatched them again in my early 20s, I was thinking, how could I have enjoyed these movies as much as I did when I was younger? Because, like,
I still
although,
think they're better than the Halloween franchise
no way,
overall.
no way, like, no,
Nah.
dude, no way,
I
like,
already find the original Halloween overrated. I mean, so is the original Friday the 13th, but like, I don't know, man. Halloween just always felt more boring.
well, I mean, it's
There's less
supposed to be
kills in it.
well, it's
Yeah,
supposed to be a
but-
slow burn. It's not supposed to be. They didn't start going with the gore and gross out thing because they were feeling the pressures of Friday the 13th. It's not supposed to be a franchise where it's supposed to be revolving around suspense
Well,
and build up.
Friday's
Not
13th started doing its own thing. Well,
Yeah.
the first one was kind of, yeah, sure. It was a little bit a copy of the original.
oh, for sure,
Halloween.
absolutely.
But like after that, they kind of just started. It was just, we're here for the boobs, the kills.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's
And
exactly
that's
what and that was another reason why I think that's why I disagree with you. There's no way it's better than the Halloween sequels.
I
No
don't know.
way.
I think the
Dude,
Friday the
like-
13th movies are a little bit more fun.
I
though.
mean,
And
yeah,
that's really-
okay,
yeah, maybe true,
fair. You can't argue with that, but like there is no way that they are better. The
Nah.
Friday the 13th movies are even more convoluted than the Halloween sequels.
They can be, yeah.
I think the
I
first
mean-
4 are pretty clear cut.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
First
was-
one
but,
it's Jason's
but
mom.
it's
and
like,
then-
but when you
Jason isn't even the killer in part 5, right?
no,
no,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
It's
It
that
was
freaking
the
ambulance driver.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
Which-
called
which is
fake
really
ass
good.
Jason.
And then
Yeah.
from 6 through 9?
Was it 9?
No, 6 through 8. He's zombie Jason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because
there's
there-
Jason Goes to Hell, and
Yeah.
Jason Goes to Hell is a huge piece of crap.
Yeah,
I
it
hate
is.
that movie.
Strange
That's the worst
movie.
movie in the entire series.
and it makes me so angry too because you look at the trailer for Jason Goes to Hell, you're thinking, dude, this is gonna be awesome. You watch the movie, this movie sucks.
What's
Like
it,
it's not good at
the
all.
coroner eats his heart and becomes Jason.
Yes.
That's what happens in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's weird.
It is really weird. I don't know why they went that route.
There's
but
I remember they're having a pretty cool kill in the sleeping bag in that movie.
yeah.
did they do the sleeping bag
They
bit
did
in that
it
movie?
in 7, but like in Jason Goes to Hell, they did it differently.
They also did it in Jason X as well.
Yeah.
Which was also ridiculous.
Eh.
Yeah, but at least we got Freddy versus
versus
Jason.
Jason out of
Yeah,
it.
I
that's-
enjoyed Freddy versus
That's a
Jason.
yeah,
Yeah.
That was
definitely
a
return to
fun
form.
movie.
Yeah.
That like I still remember
That
my
shit movie was
theater.
big, yeah, when it
Yeah.
came out.
My theater experience. I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. Like it was the funnest theater experience I've ever had because you felt like you were at a live match. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the audience reacted like almost exactly like if you were at a live wrestling event.
Yeah.
When I went to go see, I was like, people, you had boos, you had cheers, like the live audience interaction was so fun. Like
Yeah.
still my greatest theater experience I've ever had. Like I don't think I can
was-
think of any other way. Well, no. There's nothing else that I can think of that I had that much fun and that much engagement with.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they didn't get Kane Hodder they replaced Kane Hodder for
That sucked.
Freddy
Yeah.
versus Jason. I mean, the
How
guy
many times has Kane Hodder actually played Jason though? Only like twice, right?
no, like
I
4
think it was like-
times. You
It's
did,
like around 2 or 3
he played
times.
him in 7, 8. Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah, Jason
X,
Goes.
and
That's
yeah,
right.
4
Yeah, it was
4
4
times.
times. Yeah.
Yeah, but the guy they replaced him with, he was bigger than Kane Hodder.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't remember. I think they said that he played.
He was in part 8.
Ah, yeah.
Manhattan. Jason
That's
Takes Manhattan.
right.
He's the guy that freaking Jason throws into a freaking mirror.
He's got to be that's probably like 6, 7, and 8 are probably the most iconic Jason looks
Yeah.
Oh,
as
yeah,
far as he
for
looks like on
sure.
screen.
No, 7 is like
7 is the one, huh?
yeah.
Well, I know that a lot of people that are like massive Friday the 13th fans are going to hate me when I say this, but I thought the remake of Friday the 13th was better than most of
It
the
is.
original Friday the 13th
You're
movies.
not alone on this one.
Yeah,
It is.
it's like
I believe it was directed by
It feels like an actual movie.
yeah, it does. It does.
I believe
Like,
it was better. I mean, it was directed by the same guy that
yeah,
did
Marcus Nispel. Yeah,
the Texas Chainsaw remake.
yep. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
which was also really good.
Yeah.
I never
Like,
saw that one. I
They
kind of
made-
refused to watch the Texas Chainsaw remake.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like the fact that they're still advertising it as being based on a true story. We know it's not based on a true story.
Yeah.
It's like based on a true story, and there's people that just see that and it's like, oh, can you believe that?
It's just because
I don't know.
the Ed Gein thing, so that's their loophole of saying that it's based on a true
You're gonna
story.
be inspired by a true story. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
the original Texas
inspired by
Chainsaw
true
Massacre is
events.
so great, and then part 2
Oh,
is
yeah,
also
it's-
great too in its own way.
Yeah,
Yeah, both Toby Hooper.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. Like, I don't think Toby Hooper though has really done. What was the other? Well, yeah, it was Poltergeist,
Poltergeist,
right?
yeah.
Like,
And Life Force.
yeah, I think those were
He
his
did Life
3.
Force.
Yeah,
I really want to watch this movie. Life
that movie's
Force.
strange.
It's weird, right?
It
Yeah.
makes
It's
me,
like an alien zombie movie.
vampire. Some
but
shit
the
like
main
that.
character in Life Force, I always call him like the knockoff Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
Because that's who he reminds me of. Like like, because I remember he played Ed Gein in one of the Ed Gein horror movies that came out in the early 2000s or
Yeah.
whatever too. And I don't remember his name, but I always felt like they couldn't get Tommy Lee Jones, so they got this guy.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Patrick
I
Stewart
see the
was in there.
resemblance a little bit.
you see what I mean? Well,
Yeah.
he even has that Tommy Lee Jones kind of like style delivery.
Yeah.
Oh,
when
he was in one of those straight-to-video horror
The Ed Gein?
serial killer movies. They
Yes,
did a few
it
of
was-
these.
He played
Yeah.
Ed
They-
Gein.
Because I worked at Blockbuster when these were coming out. So they had one based on Ed Gein. They had
Yeah.
a 10 Buddy one. Then they had the one based on
The
Dahmer.
Night Stalker
Yeah.
too.
The Night Stalker as well.
Yeah.
See,
Richard
I saw the
Ramirez?
one based on Dahmer and Jeffrey. What's his name?
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner
Yeah.
plays him in that. These are all straight to video
Yep,
schlock.
I
They're all like
remember.
crap. They all had the same covers to them. So
It
you
came
see
out
them
like
boom, boom, boom,
02,
boom.
03, right?
Well,
Like-
the Ed Gein one came out in 2000, but I'm not sure like how many
Sounds
of
like those
these things
movies
were
came out
produced.
a bit 20 years a little too early because those things are now all the rage these days. Those
Yeah.
The serial killer stuff. Yeah.
I watched that one John Wayne Gacy movie where William Forsythe played John Wayne Gacy, and that movie is wow. Like, I mean, I was kind of like surprised with because it was this journalist that's talking to John Wayne Gacy, and he kind of starts getting into the journalist's head, and like William Forsythe, it's the creepiest performance you'll ever see William Forsythe play. Like,
yeah.
uh, Rafe, can you look that one up? The William Forsythe, John Wayne Gacy movie. I forgot what it
Yeah.
was called,
I
but
forgot to mention what's his name. Patrick Stewart was in that Life Force movie also.
yeah.
That's probably one of the earlier things I've probably seen the guy in.
Yeah, for sure. Like, but the
It's called Dear Mr. Gacy. It
That's
came out in
it.
2010.
wow, that's right. It did come out in the 2010s. That movie's wild, dude. You should watch that.
I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah, you should. Well, then both of you should watch it then, because like at first, I mean, look, I love William Forsythe, but I don't always trust everything he does because he has been in some stinkers.
Yeah.
You know, like, but you know, I remember my niece's boyfriend at the time kept telling me, he's like, dude, I'm telling you, it's not the straight to video schlock that you're thinking it's going to be. He's like, just give it a chance and watch it. I remember being very surprised, like, wow, this made me feel like I needed to take a shower. after I watched it, dude. Like,
He's in a good amount of movies.
Yeah, he was
William
in Rob
Forsythe.
Zombie.
Yeah.
He was in the Rob Zombie Halloweens.
Yeah.
Halloween, the first one.
Yeah, no, he's also in
What?
he's in Devil's Rejects.
yeah, Sheriff Wydell, which was my favorite character in the Devil's Rejects.
He's
he
the one
was
that's
in
hunting the characters.
Yeah, he was in Once Upon a Time in America.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
William
long
Forsythe's
time ago.
great, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I got to meet him back in 2011. He's a really cool dude.
Yeah, and he plays Richie in Out for Justice.
Yeah, that's right. Where's Richie?
Yep.
Yeah.
He executes that woman and sitting in traffic.
Dude,
Yeah.
he was nuts.
He's crazy in that movie.
In that movie,
Yeah.
man, like nuts.
That movie had some like surprising amount of people. It had what's his name from Sopranos? Junior was in it. He played Richie's father.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Gina Gershon was there too.
Yep.
There's a lot of
yeah.
violence in that movie too.
Yeah.
Like it's probably I would say that's Steven Seagal's most violent movie.
Probably,
more or
yeah,
less.
yeah. Like,
It had Raymond Cruz one that was in there too.
yep. Yeah, and well, it was like same with Mark for Death. Like, I think Mark for Death was the one with Keith David
Yeah.
in it. Like,
I still hate myself when I met Keith David. I fucking forgot to ask him what it was like working with Steven Seagal.
oh yeah, that would have been a great question to ask too. Like, I'd love to meet Keith David. That had to have been cool.
They even use a Beastie Boys song in Out for Justice. No Sleep Till Brooklyn. That
Oh,
one song
yeah.
from their first album.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember hearing that. I'm like, is this the Beastie Boys?
Which, a little side note, I noticed that you were jamming Soulfly this week.
Oh, I was listening. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of their newer shit. Like I had that first album that came out a long time ago, back in the 90s.
Yeah, I love the
But
first album.
like I basically completely forgot about them, so I started listening to a lot of their newer shit. It's just straight metal. It's pretty good
oh
shit.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Soulfly picks up where Sepultura leaves
Yeah,
off.
from Roots. Yeah, which are like
Sepultura is still around though, which is kind of crazy and doesn't have
they
Max
actually
Cavalera
just
in it.
retired though. They did
Yeah.
they're doing their last retirement tour.
Oh.
Like, in a lot of people.
We're talking about metal music.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. We'll go back. There's one thing that I gotta say. Like, the Derek Green era of Sepultura does not get the credit that it deserves.
I don't
It's
even
far
listen to
better-
it, to be honest.
It's far better than it gets credit for, because a lot of people look. I love Max Cavalera. I loved his contributions to Sepultura. I love Soulfly. You know, I love the Cavalera Conspiracy and Nail Bomb, but I don't think Derek Green ever got a fair shake. Like, Sepultura is like with him, and he's actually been in the band longer than Max at this
I know.
point.
I know
You
at this
know?
point because there's more albums without Max in it than
Yeah.
there are with. But just before we leave the subject, Cavalera Conspiracy,
That's a
they
great
went and
band.
recorded their Sepultura's first two albums.
Yeah, it was
re-recorded.
it was
Their 80s
B-Style,
albums,
Devastation,
something like that. Those are really, really good. So
Oh,
I suggest
really?
you listen to
Okay.
them if
I
you want to hear them.
haven't had a chance to listen to them.
No, they're
yet.
good. Anyways,
I forgot to ask you guys the last time we were all together. Okay, while we were talking about David Fincher, Fight Club or Seven?
Seven.
Okay, good. We're all in agreement on
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
Seven's a masterpiece.
I love Fight
Yeah.
Club, but
It's
no.
a little too much convoluted.
Well,
I always
Fight
thought
Club's a
Fight
little
Club.
too bro.
Well,
You know, that's what it's like. There's all these there's these
I don't
Fincher
know, man.
bros, these Fight Club
It still
bros.
makes me laugh because
They-
I've been hearing that
It's
for
like,
years.
dude, it's like I really like this new David Fincher movie, but it's not better than Fight Club. That's how they're like.
It's the Impress Me Bros.
I was watching that scene where Brad Pitt chases John Doe. Dude,
Yeah.
the score in that scene is great.
Oh, dude, yeah, Howard Shore,
Shore, yeah.
absolutely.
You don't
dude.
even see John Doe's face. You kind of like see a silhouette
yeah,
of him.
silhouette,
Yeah.
And he gets him too. Like
he
he
hits him
could
with
have
a
killed
tie
Mills
iron.
right there.
I always love
He cracks
that.
him on the head with like
A tire iron.
Yeah.
something like that.
And
like,
I always
him up.
I
Yeah.
always love when he says to him in the car when he was like, "Well, John, I seem to remember us knocking on your door." "Oh yeah, that's right. And I seem to remember breaking your face." That was such a great response. And then when he was like, Well, yeah, just remember, detective, I let you live. And you should be thanking me for that for the rest of your life, or I should say for the rest of what life you'll have afterwards. God, dude, it's such a
You
great
don't know what's
scene.
gonna happen though.
Yeah.
When he
That entire
says that,
part
and
where
it's
you,
funny,
like,
you don't think about that at the time when he says
And then,
with the rest of what life I've allowed you to have. Like, you don't
Yeah.
think about that at first. You're like,
becomes
oh,
a wrath.
that's
Yeah.
what he means
Yeah.
by that. Like, holy
Because there's still 2 more sins that need to be filled.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. It was envy and wrath.
Yep.
What a great
Yeah.
way
I
to
know.
do it.
That
Like,
movie
yeah.
is a different level of disturbing.
yeah.
Yeah, the whole part where, like, there's
Even
some
at the
real
be-
disturbing parts in that movie.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Even the gluttony scene.
The gluttony scene.
That's
like
the one
first,
gets.
that's the first one,
that's
right?
the first
Yep.
one. That's
Yeah.
the one that gets me the most, man.
Yeah, what does he
Like,
do? Like he force feeds that guy.
Until his stomach bursts.
Yeah.
No, I mean he has
They
a gun
said
to
he
his head. I'll be
kicked-
like, "Fuck you!
Yeah,
just kill me, bro." Just
they said
shoot me.
that
I'm gonna die
he-
anyways.
He kicked him
And
to
yeah,
burst.
burst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
Kicked
Yep.
him in the stomach.
oh, dude,
And
like
then the
that movie
sloth
makes
one.
you
The
scared.
sloth one is like the guy's still alive.
Yeah,
like
and he has all the air fresheners hanging in
yeah,
his room.
it's so disturbing.
Thank God, though.
Yeah.
Thank God for that movie, though. I'll tell you why. That movie always kept me in check when it came to weight issues. Because, like, when I see that movie and I'm like, dude, I don't want that shit happening to me.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to get that big. Like, I don't ever, like, every time that I've ever gained weight, I'll think about that gluttony scene. Like, I need to get my ass back in check, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
it's a good little, what do they call it? A cautionary tale for
Yeah.
for people, man.
But you don't expect to be like taken hostage by a madman.
Yeah.
Either.
And that jump scare too with the sloth thing, like no one
Yeah.
expecting that dude to be alive.
Like,
yeah.
like you didn't expect him to be alive. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh,
like
with
when he starts like,
sloth? Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it's
man.
like,
I always John C. McGinley. In
we
that
would
scene.
we would ask him about it, but he ate his tongue a long time ago.
Dude,
Yeah.
and he still has hell to look forward to, and I
Yep.
always love when John C. McGinley, dude, he's so great as the SWAT cop when he comes in there and he was like, "Morning, sweetheart, get up now, motherfucker, now!" And then like he walks up and he goes, "Get up, you sack of shit."
John C. McGinley is just totally
and
like
I love and I love
hamming it up as usual.
he does, and like he whispers to him, "You got what you deserve." When he
Yeah,
goes,
it starts-
"Cocksucker's alive."
Yeah. And also, man, the lust one was
That's brutal too, dude.
Yeah, you don't even really see the aftermath of it. Like, I mean, you see a
that
little
guy's
bit of it.
reaction is enough. Man.
Leland Orser, yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
He had that special thing rigged to him.
Yeah.
With the knife at the end.
Yeah.
He probably split that woman apart.
Dude,
I'm,
that's like
I'm a guy, but
That
and
looks like
still
it hurts.
disturbing.
that's a
Yeah.
Cannibal Corpse song right there.
Oh, fucked with the knife.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Ugh. And there's another one, Pride, that he does.
yeah.
He forces that woman to either kill herself or scar her.
Yeah, he cuts
that-
off her
that
nose
model,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
The Pride one. There's an extended version of that scene that
Yeah.
you could find. It was on the DVD as a deleted scene, but there's more to that scene. If you can
Wait,
go
which
look it
one?
up on YouTube. It's the one where he kills the one
model.
woman. Yeah,
She's
the
like
woman that had the photo of herself in
Yeah.
a room.
Oh.
He cuts off her nose, and
I
then,
remember
and then
that.
he
No,
glues.
she has the toys to live or die.
Yeah,
Like
he
that.
gives her a bottle of pills in
Pills,
one
yeah.
hand and a telephone in the other one to call the cops.
Yeah.
You know, so live or die.
Yep.
You know,
She chose death
she chose death.
because
Yep.
she couldn't bear
Because
the
she was,
thought.
like I said, she was a model.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that would, her nose being gone would screw her.
Yep.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So there was gluttony, sloth,
There's also greed
lust.
as well.
Oh, it was
Wh-
greed. Greed was like
That
that-
Elliot Gould guy.
Elliot
the
Gould?
pound of not Elliot Gould.
It's just some
Eli Gould.
Oh.
But he had a similar name. That's why I always get them mixed up. But he had the pound of flesh.
Yeah, he
no
cuts off
more,
a-
no less.
He cuts off a pound of his fat from his abdomen,
Yeah.
and the guy just basically bleeds out.
yeah.
yeah.
He's the rich guy.
Yeah.
He was a lawyer.
He
Oh,
was,
yeah.
and he was
Yeah.
also the
And he-
one that defended the sloth guy.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Victor.
that's when we find the help me written on the wall.
Yeah, with the other guys, the sloth.
It was the
guy's
sloth
hand.
guy's hand
Yeah.
that he had used in order to do
because
that.
I always remember Kevin Spacey saying when he's referring to Victor, the sloth character. He's like, a drug dealing pederast, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, and yeah, because I have the first 2 issues of the 7 comic book.
I didn't even know there was a comic.
Yeah. It goes
like a whole
into
thing,
like
dude. It's a whole
backstories
franchise.
of the victims and a little bit of a backstory of John Doe. It's not official canon, but
Yeah.
it was still cool. And there's one scene in the comics, like in the panel, where he's talking to the dude Victor, like getting him off, and this is supposed to be like right before John Doe gets to him.
Yeah.
And he said something. He's like, I don't understand it. You know, why do they keep saying that like I'm a sex offender or I'm a pedophile or something like that? And Victor, or Eli, the lawyer, goes, it's because you are, Victor, and pays his tab and walks out.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, that's deep. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
I like the scene where John Doe like reveals himself. He just walks into that courtroom or what?
Oh
what
yeah,
place, whatever.
Walks into the police station.
The police
yeah.
station. He's
He
like,
has blood all over him.
Detective.
I know.
Oh,
Like,
so
looking
good.
for
You're
me.
looking for
And
me.
he has bandages
he
on
cut
his
off
fingers.
his like fingertip, his like fingerprints.
Yeah.
I like to speak to my lawyer, please.
And then his lawyer is played by Richard Schiff.
Yeah. Like I still remember.
He just
though.
came back from cutting off that woman's head.
Oh,
That's the reason he has all that blood all
Gwyneth-
over him.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
That and
Yeah.
his fingertips.
Yep.
It was a combination.
Yep.
Because, dude, that's wild, man.
Like a taxi took him there with
Yeah.
the blood on him like that. It's like, oh my gosh.
Taxi driver in that town probably seen worse.
And that's another thing about the movie.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
ambiguous of where the movie takes place.
It is.
Because it looks like New York City. sometimes.
No. Remember, it doesn't give you a specific town, but it is in California because remember at the end of the movie, Morgan Freeman is saying to the helicopter after, right before Brad Pitt kills John Doe.
Yeah.
He's like, California, stay away from here. California, stay away from here.
Oh.
Does he? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't even know that. I thought that was just a call sign. But yeah,
It's
like
constantly raining too.
it's raining except for the desert scenes.
Yeah.
And they have and Mills has an apartment that's right next to a subway track.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So it seems
I
like
always thought it was
could be
Chicago.
it could be Chicago, it could be New York, it could be LA, it could be
Yeah.
anywhere.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
Like the movie's just ambiguous. It doesn't tell you exactly where it takes place, which I
Yeah.
think it's just America.
Honestly, though, when I see the badge, I was like, "That's totally an LAPD badge, though." Like, it's the same shape. It looks very similar.
Yeah.
You know, like, now it is ambiguous, but Morgan Freeman, specifically remember from that scene, Somerset saying, "California, stay away from here."
Yeah.
John Doe's
Yeah.
got the upper hand.
Yeah, John Doe's got the other upper hand. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that movie is still a once a year watch
didn't
for
know.
me.
Yeah. What would you say?
That was his line when he finds out that
He
his
didn't
girl
know.
was pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't know.
Oh,
His delivery of
Because
that
Somerset
line was,
knew.
Yeah,
Yeah, Somerset. Didn't
Yeah.
know. His delivery of that line is cold, man.
dude.
And he just shoots him down. He gets shot down. He was like, pa, 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 pa.
What's his name? Yeah, his acting is really good in that scene. Brad Pitt.
He goes
I
like, What's
agree.
in the fucking box?
Yeah.
No, you're a liar. Shut up. Yeah,
Like
dude.
when Morgan Freeman backhands fucking.
Yeah,
Kevin
shut up.
Spacey.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Dude, that is a super intense scene, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I always wondered what happens to Mills after the
He goes to
credits.
prison.
Yeah.
yeah.
He executed
Yeah,
a prisoner.
Yeah.
The guy was still in handcuffs.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you got to think though. You think that they had to have at least given him a light
Leeway,
sentence,
yeah.
considering what
He
happened.
Probably got 10 years for that shit, maybe at least.
Fuck, give him 10, man. Give him 5. Like, like he just
Let him out
had
on
his
community service.
wife was his wife was literally fucking decapitated along with this baby being murdered.
Yep.
That was in her stomach.
Yeah.
You need to lighten that sentence. Like, who would, like, as if he I mean, honestly, he shouldn't have went to jail at all. That's my opinion. But yeah, he probably did go to jail. He had to have.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it shows like at the end of the movie, it shows him in the back of the cop
the
car.
car,
Yeah,
yeah.
as they drive away.
Yeah.
He's just all catatonic and shit. Well,
Yeah,
even if he
he
didn't
didn't
get a
know what
sentence, man,
happened.
his mind is screwed.
Like,
He's
he's like
He
he's not
might
going
have-
home that night.
lost it. Yeah.
What happened to the two dogs?
Hey,
Yeah, I know.
Mills becomes the character from 12 Monkeys.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
That's Mills.
Yeah. Speaking of Howard Shore, we mentioned him earlier. He did the score to a movie. Another certain movie that Howard Shore did the score to turned 40 yesterday.
Silence of the Lambs.
No.
Lord of the Rings.
No.
No, not Lord of the Rings. It can't be Lord of the Rings.
I don't know. It's getting up there.
Yeah, it is.
Lord of the
It
Rings is
is.
25 years old now.
Damn.
I said it turned 40 yesterday.
Turned
40.
40. Howard
86, come
Shore.
on.
What, 86? 1986? Oh, shoot. I don't know. I don't know too many of his scores.
I do, but
To Live and Die in L.A., I don't know.
I don't think.
No,
I'm just
That
throwing
was
movies out.
Tangerine.
I'm
I
just
think
throwing
that
out
was
80s movies at this
I
point.
think that was Tangerine Dream that did To Live and Die in L.A.
Yeah, it was.
Or no.
No.
That
yeah.
was Sorcerer. That was Tangerine.
Yeah,
Dream.
yeah. God. Oh, dude. No, I know.
Come
I know. Give me one more hint.
It came out the same day as Manhunter.
I know it's not Silence of the
And
Lambs.
it's probably the reason why Manhunter didn't do good at the box office.
I don't know.
Come on,
I'm about to cheat.
I love
I'm
this
on the
movie.
IMDb. Okay.
The Fly.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
So,
right.
The Fly's
all
your
right.
favorite movie, isn't it?
Horror movie.
Yeah, favorite horror movie?
It turned 40 yesterday. Yeah.
That's
Along with
crazy.
I
Manhunter.
totally forgot Howard Shore did the score for The Fly.
Yeah.
I don't really
does a
follow
lot of Cronenberg's movies.
composers a lot, but now that I've been hanging out with you guys, like I
I was gonna say,
get
what are
it.
you talking about? We were going like back and forth a few episodes ago. Like,
I know, but like sometimes I just don't follow them. I always get Howard Shore mixed up with Hans Zimmer. I don't know why.
wow, they couldn't be more different.
I don't know why.
Howard Shore kind of has like a bigger range, in my opinion. Like,
Well, you know, it's kind of like, you
Well, it's
know,
like, I feel
Hans
like
Zimmer
the score
is the trusty, good old cheeseburger that you know is always going to be good no matter
Yeah.
what. You
but
know,
like I feel like this, like the score for Lord. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, but I've heard some of the score. It sounds very different from
It
like,
is.
The Fly
It's
or like
You haven't seen
Very
Lord of the
different.
Rings?
huh?
You haven't seen the Lord of the Rings?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna let you borrow them. I got the extended versions on DVD.
Well,
Those
if
are the
it-
ones
it-
to watch.
oh God, okay,
They're
Like I said, I'm
great.
gonna need to freaking clear out a weekend for that.
You
yeah.
should have told me this past week. You were just off at work an entire week. You could have
It's
watched
not
it.
even, there's a reason why I put off Lord of the Rings for a while. I'm just not a big fantasy.
We were just watching House of the Dragon, man.
I know, but that's like adult fantasy.
Well,
And
I'll,
that's
t-
maybe
I'll,
why
I'll
I
tell
like
you.
that
I'll
one.
tell
watch
you.
it.
I'll tell you this.
What the?
I'll tell you this. Jesus Christ. I'll tell you this. Like, I'm probably gonna do it too.
Well, watch Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, because like I saw the first one once, like 13, 14 years ago.
I've seen them multiple times.
And I've seen
the extended versions.
I saw the third one when it came out. What was it? The
Return of the King.
Return of the King. Yeah, and my son is Wayland is interested in the first movie, so I'm going to.
Do you have HBO Max? They
I
have
think so.
They had the extended versions on HBO Max.
I think they also have him on Hulu.
Oh, are they?
I think so. Yeah,
But I can't. I don't know whether it's the redone versions of the movies because they changed the color palette.
Yeah.
They changed the color grading for the latest release of the 4K version of the movie, so it matches the Hobbit movies.
Yeah.
So it looks like bluish. It doesn't look the same. So that's the reason I like it's best to buy DVDs, you know, so you get these versions of these movies that are like not changed.
Yeah.
So I have
Maybe I
I have the
should.
trilogy of the extended versions.
Well, with the first one turning 25 years old this year.
Yeah,
Maybe I should. Might finally get into them.
they're great.
I know.
Just trust me.
It's one
they're
of those
good.
movies I know. All three are in the top 10 IMDb movies of all three.
Yeah, they're better than Harry Potter. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
But you have to give him a shot, and it's one complete story too, like from beginning to end. You know, it doesn't leave you hanging. Like all three of those movies,
Yeah,
they're like 3.5 hours long.
Like I said,
Huh?
They shot them all back to back.
Yeah,
right?
they did.
Yeah, they did. They shot them all. Yeah, all
like I said,
continuously.
Biggie, I'm probably gonna take the plunge myself, and I'm not exactly excited about it, but I want to try to give it a chance because if Wayland is really into it, it kind of gives me that extra incentive. Like, all right, I know you didn't care for it before, but you also haven't watched it in like 15 years. Since like a lot can change in 15 years.
I rewatched the Lord of the Rings trilogy once, probably every like 3 or 4 years. I rewatch it. I've seen those movies probably a good number of times, each one, and it always flip flops like which ones I like the most. At one time I like Fellowship the most, and then there's another time I like Return of the King the most. But right now, where I'm sitting, I like the Two Towers the most. But that's how good they are. It's like they all could be like interchanged. Which one you prefer?
What would be easier for you? What would be easier for you to rewatch, Lord of the Rings or Star Wars, Mick?
Oh, that. I thought that was going to be an easy answer, but then I thought about the length of Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings are long, but there's a lot in
Probably
them.
Lord of the Rings
feel like 3-hour movies.
You think it'd be
easier
to watch?
Yeah, I mean,
for you,
because it's two types of styles of movies that I don't really care for, but Lord of the Rings has just a little bit of something that I don't know.
Lord of the Rings is also more complete too.
Yeah,
like it doesn't seem like they're making shit up on the spot.
Well,
like
they
Star
had the
Wars
books
does.
to go off. Yeah, they had the books to go off.
Yeah, so it's already a done story.
Yeah.
that they adapted. I mean, there's some stuff that's missing from the books that are not in the movie, obviously.
I don't know why they didn't take any notes from the guys that did Game of Thrones. They didn't take any notes from.
It's pretty close to the books, though.
Yeah,
it is pretty close. Like there's some characters like everybody says like, well, Tom Bombadil is in it. It's like, who cares?
Yeah.
This is one off character that's in Fellowship of the Ring, and like you wanted to see him. It'll be kind of a cool fan service if he's in the movie. He's not in the movie because his character serves no purpose to the story. So they took it out.
Yeah, I think it would be Lord of the Rings, Biggies. Like, because I know how much you guys love Star Wars.
Yeah, I just finished rewatching the OT. With the original version.
Okay, I could take those ones back then, huh?
Yep.
All right, cool.
And yeah, man, they still.
Did you put the disc in your Xbox and get the demo for the game?
Not yet.
Oh, you should see if that works. I'll take it back later.
But yeah, they still hold up. The original trilogy.
Yeah, the original trilogy.
Even Return of the Jedi.
And you watched the unaltered versions, right? The originals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do. They really need to put those on like Blu-ray or something.
Yeah.
They need those original versions on as an option. It just sucks that they're not doing that.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to watch the special editions.
Yeah, you know how George Lucas is with those. With the special editions,
yeah, I know.
He's like stubborn about them.
Like THX 1138, I still have not seen the original version of that movie.
Which was Donald Pleasance and Robert Duvall. And you know what was funny about that? When I was in elementary school, they had this book that had it was like a special makeup effects book, and it had Michael Myers from Halloween 4 on the cover. And then when you look inside the book, you see Donald Pleasance as Dr. Loomis. But before I saw the movies, I thought that was Robert Duvall. Because Donald Pleasance with the
I guess they kind of look similar.
They all have bald heads.
Plus when they're clean shaven.
Yeah. And then like that was so wild to me though. Like when I find out like way later on, like, oh, well, Robert Duvall and Donald Pleasance actually were in a movie together. And it was a George Lucas movie of all things. Like, What?
THX 1138 is really ahead of its time.
Yeah.
It's very dystopian. It's a dystopian future. Have you guys seen it?
I haven't
I've seen it like a long time ago.
The only way to see the original version of the movie without the added CGI effects is to find it on VHS.
Yeah.
They re-released the movie in the theaters in the mid 2000s, and then it came out on DVD, and it was the director's cut. So so there's a sex scene that was in the movie that they originally cut out. So this version's rated R.
Yeah.
So it's George Lucas's only R-rated film, and I think it really does hold up, especially the way it's shot, like the scenery in it. I think they might have shot it like at a shopping mall or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everything is white and clean and sterile looking.
Yeah, George Lucas and Coppola are close. Like,
Yeah.
they both did you know that George Lucas edited a scene on The Godfather?
Yeah,
That
Oh, shit, I
scene
didn't
of
know
after he kills Michael kills the Soloso or whatever, and you just see this little montage of like newspapers and shit.
Yeah.
George Lucas edited that.
George Lucas was close with him because American Zoetrope, they're the ones who produced THX. And it was the first movie put out by Coppola's studio,
Yeah.
and it flopped. So that's the reason that Coppola had to go and do The Godfather. He did it for money, basically.
Yeah, because he did not want to come back for 2.
Yeah. So, but it ended up being a really good investment because a lot of people consider those like the best movies ever made.
Yeah. So after I rewatched Empire Strikes Back, I was like looking up a few things on it. Apparently George Lucas wasn't on set much for Empire Strikes Back.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember seeing I've seen all this like background behind the scenes footage.
Yeah, but
and
those are
he's-
just like
he's-
certain scenes. Like I guess
Yeah.
that he happened to be on set.
like the hot scene where they're inside the garage or
Yeah.
the hangar bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like on set for those scenes.
But like those specific scenes, but like for most of it, he wasn't there. He just
He's
made
like, I got stuff to do.
I heard like directing the first Star Wars movie, like that shit impacted his health. Like,
It was just make one of the most popular movies ever.
yeah, I know.
Accidentally.
Yeah. But for Return of the Jedi, he was on set a lot more because the guy that he hired to direct it, Richard Marquand, he wasn't very used to special effects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he picked him because he directed this movie with Donald Sutherland, something about spies something. That director did a few movies. You probably heard of it. You ever heard of this movie called Jagged Edge?
Yeah.
directed that, yeah.
No shit. Yeah,
That-
with
that
was
Glenn
it Jeff
Close
Bridges
and
and
Jeff
Glenn
Bri-
Close?
It's
yeah.
not Spies, is it? That movie with Donald Sutherland from
It's
the
like
70s.
late
me-
70s.
let me
this
look it
movie
up.
came out.
Spies, I used to have it on VHS. It's supposed to be a comedy, but it's all filmed in France or something. It's just really weird.
It was, I don't know, because he said the movie was tense. That's what that's what made
Said it was
George
directed
Lucas
by
choose him.
Richard Marquand.
Yeah, he directed
Marquand?
Return of the Jedi.
Okay, let's see.
He apparently he's good at like really tense scenes, tension. Hold on. That's what led to George Lucas to hiring him to direct Return of the Jedi.
Well, there is a movie from '78 called The Legacy, Birth of the Beatles, which I'm sure is a Beatles. Eye of the Needle.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Let me double check.
Jagged Edge. I'm looking
Yes,
at that
it
right
is
now.
Eye of the Needle.
Yeah, he's the one that that had Donald Sutherland in it.
Oh, okay.
It's
yeah,
a
I see
spy
that.
film, yeah.
Because I thought you were thinking of Spies.
Nah.
That movie's crap. Donald Sutherland. Oh, I forget that he's dead. He died in 2024.
Yeah.
I like,
oh, yeah, 'cause I
I
remember
like a lot of
Jagged
Donald
Edge had a
Sutherland
pretty
stuff.
stacked cast too.
He has 198 acting credits throughout his career.
Oh, by the way, Lance Henriksen is in Jagged Edge.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Glenn Close is in that movie?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Glenn Close, Jeff Bridges, Peter Coyote, Robert Loggia, John Dinner. What is John Dinner? Oh yeah, I know who he is.
I'm just going through Donald Sutherland's career right now.
One movie of his I want to see is Don't Look Now.
Yeah, I watched it once, but I never had a chance to finish it. I
Yeah.
don't remember what happened, but
I know the ending. That's the one
yeah,
thing I
yeah,
know
I do
about the
too.
movie.
Because I remember seeing the ending on that Bravo special back in the mid 2000s, the
scariest
100,
moments,
yeah,
yeah,
100's most scariest moments.
Yeah.
Spies, 1974. It's only an hour and 27 minutes. It's a comedy. I used to
Yeah.
have it on VHS when I was a little kid. So when you have movies when you're a little kid, sometimes you end up watching them over and over again
Oh, yeah,
because
of
it's all you
course.
have.
Batman and Robin was something that for me.
Yeah.
And Son of the Mask.
Oh, honestly, like I have lost
Kelly's
count.
Heroes, 1970. MASH, 1970. So he's done a lot of comedies.
Yeah.
I've actually have had quite a few VHSs that I watched as a kid over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's hard to narrow it down. Like I watched, I mean, obviously Terminator 2, Terminator 1, RoboCop.
You used to have the set. It came with Terminator 1
Yep.
and 2.
I
And
had
it's in the
that.
silver box.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm talking
Yep,
about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, like had that RoboCop. I know I watched Black Rain quite a bit when I was a kid. That was one of my favorites.
And then there's sometimes you get the movies like when you're at Pick and Save, they have like the $2 bin of like VHS tapes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes you pick movies out from there. Like that's where I got Rock and Roll High School Forever with Corey Feldman.
Oh,
I've
shit.
seen that movie a ton of times.
I still remembered when
Horrible movie, by the way, but it's so funny. I don't know why it's funny. I just like it.
yeah.
A movie on VHS I used to watch a lot when I was little was Return of Jafar.
Oh yeah, I had
yeah.
that too. I
Yeah.
still have it.
So yeah, I have mine is at my parents' place.
You didn't see my did you
Yeah,
see
I saw
my
your little collection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My sister has all these clamshell collections from Disney straight to video
yeah,
movies.
I think
a
you
whole bunch of them. She
Yeah.
has the
didn't you
entire
do a
Aladdin
video?
trilogy.
Like, didn't you show us a video? Like I think of her clamshell shell
I might have.
collection. Yeah, I think
maybe it's something I
did.
posted on Instagram or something like
I
that.
had I also had a lot of Disney stuff: Pocahontas, Toy Story, Homeward Bound,
Yeah.
The Lost World, Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Few others. I had Home Alone 2 on.
Didn't the
thing
Lost World
also.
Jurassic Park have like that special cover for it? It was kind of
No,
like a
I
hologram
didn't have the
cover.
I just had the
You
tape.
just had the tape.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had the Lethal Weapon movies on VHS. I had the Die Hard movies on VHS.
There's some VHS tapes I wish I still had, like Natural Born Killers director's cut. It was 2 tapes.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it had-
Heat. I had Heat on VHS.
Yeah,
and that
Heat.
was 2 tapes also.
Was
Like,
it, he was 2 tapes?
Yeah.
I always thought it was 1 tape.
no,
Wasn't
it was
yeah,
2
wait,
tapes.
That's right. It is 2 tapes
Yeah.
because it's
It's a long movie.
It's a
It's
3-hour
almost
movie.
3-hour
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
And I was just looking at Donald Pleasance's career right here. He was in 1900. I don't know if you guys heard that movie.
have.
Bernardo Bertolucci. It's rated NC-17.
That's.
It came out like in 1980 or something. I
He's
think.
in another movie.
It's 5 hours long. This movie.
Jesus. He was also in another movie that came out in the 70s. It was a thriller.
1976, 1900. Am I right? Yeah, Bernardo Bertolucci. Yeah. Anyway, go on.
Let me look it up, like, because you probably have heard of this. Like, I saw Criterion is doing like an anniversary of it. It was like a really dark thriller from the late 70s. Let me see. Oh, it's not that. Obviously, The Great Escape. I remember The Great Escape. Wake and Fright. That's it. Yeah, like movie I heard is a super wild movie for the time that it came. It came out in 71. Oh, it's the director of Rambo First Blood.
Ted Kotcheff.
Yes, yeah, Ted Kotcheff, a raw psychological thriller about John Grant, a refined school teacher stranded in brutal outback mining town, and Donald Pleasance plays one of the bad guys in it. And basically, from what I saw, it almost has like a Straw Dogs vibe to it. You know, like but I heard it's a great movie.
So, 1900, I'm really curious about this movie because I remember seeing it working at Blockbuster, and there's different versions of it. There's like a 3-hour version, there's a 4-hour version, there's a 5-hour version.
1900.
Yeah, and it has Robert De Niro in it, but it's known for a really explicit like X-rated scene that's in it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get into it on this podcast, but I still haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm really curious to watch this movie because Bernardo Bertolucci is kind of notorious for making movies like this,
Robert
like
De Niro
Last
was
Tango
in
in
it,
Paris.
I've seen Last Tango in Paris.
That's-
That's
it's
the
one of
Marlon
his-
Brando.
He's made more than one NC-17 movie, and Last Tango is one. 1900 is also another, and then he also made a movie later in like the 2000s or something. I think that was also NC-17. Or I could be wrong. It could be a different director. But no, he's done
Whoa.
multiple of these like very like
Hold on, did
kinda
you
crazy
guys
movies.
Did you guys know this? There is a Great Escape 2,
no.
No.
and it's got, I didn't know this either. I just found out. Great Escape 2: The Untold Story with Christopher Reeve, Ian McShane,
The
Judd
Dreamers.
Hirsch,
The
and
Dreamers.
Donald Pleasance. What?
And all the things I've seen Ian McShane in, he's always been old.
Yeah, that's true. But that's wild, dude. I didn't know that there is. It serves as a semi-sequel retelling inspired by the 1963 classic, The Great Escape.
Huh. I haven't seen the original The Great Escape. I gotta
The original is pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, but the only two Bernardo Bertolucci films I've ever seen, it has to be Last Tango in Paris, which is like really hard to watch, and then The Last Emperor.
Bernard.
The Last Emperor came out in 1987, and that's his Best Picture winner.
How do you say his last name?
Bertolucci.
Yeah.
Berta.
It's spelled Bertolucci.
Last Tango is a pretty wild movie.
Oh, I see it.
The butter scene.
Yes.
God.
Go get the butter.
I hate that movie.
Oh, he's an Italian director.
Yeah, he's Italian.
Yeah.
He came out with a movie in 2003 called The Dreamers, and that's also rated NC-17. He's done several of these types of movies.
I already know I'm gonna have a tough time getting into it because Italian films, they're, man.
Yeah.
He directed The Last Emperor, which is like based on Chinese, like Chinese legend.
Oh, okay. He did Once Upon a Time.
It's
in
really
the West.
pretty looking. It's like one of those movies that's all about the photography.
Really?
Yeah, The Last Emperor. I always find that funny when
You said he was okay.
Western directors
1900.
do something that's based in the Far East. What's his face did it too? Kundun, Martin Scorsese.
Really?
Kundun.
I haven't seen.
Kundun.
What?
Isn't there a movie where John Wayne played freaking Genghis Khan?
Yes, and it's a huge piece of crap.
Wasn't that a production that killed a lot of people?
I don't know. I don't know too much about that production.
they
All I know is
they
that it was a
shot
really
it-
bad idea for him to do that.
No, they shot it downwind a nuclear testing site.
Oh shit!
And
So
almost
people got
everybody
radiation poisoning.
Caught cancer.
That's horrible.
That's
So
one of the
this-
things that led to John Wayne's death
I think he died of lung cancer.
from probably one of the biggest reasons from working.
No,
on
I think
that
it's from
set.
smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day.
It's weird.
That movie 1900 that you're talking about?
Yeah.
This is blowing my mind right now. The cast
It's a
is
stacked cast,
is
huh?
Robert De Niro, yeah, Gerard Depardieu, Donald Pleasance and Burt Lancaster and Donald Sutherland?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people in that movie.
Dude.
I'm gonna seek this
How-
movie out and see if I can find a.
Yeah, I'd like
I need
to
to find
see
out which
this.
version of the movie I should watch though, because
Wait,
I
you
don't
said
want
it
to
was
sit down
6
for 5
hours?
hours watching a movie.
Dude, I remember the first time I saw
Oh.
Once Upon a Time in America.
Yeah,
God, that was a freaking slog to get through.
It
man.
is.
there's some slow parts of that
Yes.
movie.
I like that movie, but
It's
yes.
multiple cuts. I think I saw the longest version.
Yeah, I did too. Like I rented that when it was on DVD for on Netflix.
Yeah.
Where he send you the DVDs in the mail. That's the one time I watched it, and there's something that happens in the movie that I hate.
Yeah.
and I
there's
just
the assault scene.
yes,
with
I do
De
not
Niro.
like it, and I
Yeah.
don't know why this character did it, and it completely ruins the movie for me.
Which
Yeah.
one?
from Once Upon a Time in America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he's done, that's the same director as the
Sergio
Dollars
Leone.
trilogy.
Sergio Leone.
Yeah, Sergio Leone. Have you seen Once Upon a Time in the West?
No.
As well. That's his western. That I think what's his face? Charles Bronson plays the lead character in that movie.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So he's basically the man with no name in that movie.
Wow. I've been after watching Million Dollar Baby. I think I'm finally gonna watch the Dollars trilogy.
Oh yeah, they're good. Part 1 and 2 are kind of very similar, and there's some reoccurring characters that are or actors that are playing different characters in the movie, so it could be confusing a little bit.
Yeah.
Like in A Few Dollars More, like the side character. What's his the guy that's missing a finger?
Wait, which
that
one?
actor?
Which one are we talking about?
For A Few Dollars More.
Oh,
the
are you
second
talking
part-
about Lee Van Cleef or?
Yeah, Lee Van Cleef.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah,
he plays.
he's missing a finger on like his right hand, I think.
Yeah.
Like the end of one of his fingers is missing.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny. So he plays a good guy in part 2, but in part 3, in Good, Bad, and the Ugly, he plays a bad guy.
He's the
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
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 So it gets kind of confusing like that when certain actors come back and they're not playing the same character
I
again,
always-
but they
I-
look the same.
I always thought it was funny that Hollywood had that term for like bad guys in TV shows or movies, called them the heavy. You know, like
I've never heard of that before.
Mhm.
And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, remember when he's having that meeting with Al Pacino and they're talking about like one of his shows that he was in, he was like, "Yeah, I play the heavy."
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And I'm like, I think I
time for me.
looked it up and I'm like, that's
It's
so
like
weird.
Old
Why do
timey
you-
golden era Hollywood.
Yeah.
type of shit.
What's that?
Rick Dalton, that was the character's name in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I wonder if
A
he'll
lot of
make
movies called
appearance-
Once Upon a Time in something.
I wonder if he'll make
Yeah.
appearance in the Adventures of Cliff Booth.
He's got to. They got to put him in the movie.
Yeah.
It'll be like a cameo or something. But I can't wait for that movie, to be honest.
Yeah. It looks like
Oh
it's gonna be
yeah,
cool.
it does look good.
It was going to be a series. It was going to be a mini series on
Yeah.
HBO or something, but they
Ah.
decided just to make it into a movie.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's exactly what I thought. In Hollywood and filmmaking, the heavy is an industry term for the main antagonist, villain, or enforcer who drives the conflict against the protagonist.
Okay. I did not know that. Well, we learn something new every day.
The more you know. Well, brethren, we've been on it for a while.
Yeah, this
We
is a good
have.
episode.
Shit,
It
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
I was gonna say before we cut, before we go, that little section where me and Rafe were talking about Sepultura, just put Sepultura there, like for the
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sepultura Soulfly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
going through a lot of like metal recently. But,
It's
you know,
it's gonna be
it is
kind of
what it
funny
is.
when people review the episode when it gets released, but people that do listen to metal are gonna be like,
I'll
why
just
is
label it
Sepultura's
metal tangent.
Yeah.
that too? Yeah.
All right.
But all right. See you guys next episode.
See you guys later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.